Hello everyone. All will open History and Civics book, Class 8, Lesson number 2, The Age of Revolutions. Earlier we had discussed about the French Revolution, causes of the French Revolution. It included social inequality, suppressive government, hunger and poverty, influence of philosophers and American Revolution. After that we had done outbreak of the revolution. It included bankruptcy and summoning of Estates General. Under this heading, we had done Third Estate formed the National Assembly, demanded one man, one vote, and the National Assembly took an oath to establish the Constitution of France. After that, storming of Bastille. Under this, we had done the commoners broke open state prison called Bastille, execution of the king and the queen, declaration of the rights of man and of the citizen was adopted. And after that, we had discussed the effects of the revolution. Now, today we are going to discuss the topic Napoleon Bonaparte. That means we are going to discuss page number 31. So, all will open page number 31 of the book. And the topic for today is Napoleon Bonaparte. Before starting the reading, let us discuss the main objectives and new terms related to the topic. First of all, the objectives. You will come to know about Napoleon Bonaparte, how he emerged as the most powerful leader of Europe, the Napoleon Wars, exile and death of Napoleon Bonaparte. Now the new terms. First, Directorate. The Directorate was a governing committee of 5 members in French First Republic from November 2nd, 1795 till November 9, 1799. Next is misgovernance, to govern or manage badly or bad governance. Next, number 3, consulate. The top level government of France formed after the fall of the Directorate. Next, consul, an official representative of the government of one state in the territory of another. Coalition, a temporary alliance for combined action, especially of political parties forming a government. War means conflict between different countries. Peninsular wars, the wars with the countries which are surrounded by water on 3 sides. Now, let us discuss some important points related to Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was born on the French island of Corsica on August 15, 1769, and Corsica is a French island in the Mediterranean Sea. Napoleon Bonaparte spent his childhood at military school, and at the age of 26, he was given a command of army. At that time, after the execution of king, France had been taken over by the middle class, and in 1795, there was a rule of Directorate in France, and there were many conflicts within the members of the Directory rule or the Directorate, and Napoleon took the advantage of weakness of this rule and came to the power in 1799. That means Napoleon overthrew the Directorate, and in 1799 he came to the power and formed a new form of government which was known as consulate. And consulate was the top level government of France formed after the fall of the Directorate. Now, the consulate consisted of 3 consuls, and Napoleon declared himself as the first consul, and the main objective of Napoleon was the glory of France. Even the monarchy forces supported Napoleon. Middle class thought he would bring stability and economic progress, so they also supported him, and the peasants also supported him as he had promised them the land rights. In 1802, he made peace agreement with the European kings, but it remained for a short period of time. And in 1804, he crowned himself as the Emperor of France. Now let us start up with the reading. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon used military force to remove the Directorate in 1799 as it became unpopular due to its misgovernance. Misgovernance means bad governance. He replaced the directorate with a new form of a government called consulate. Consulate was the top-level government of France, which was formed after the fall of the directorate or the directory rule, which consisted of 3 consuls. Consuls were the official representative of the government of one state in the territory of the another, and he himself was named the first consul and later consuls for life in 1802. He remained the emperor till 1815. Now let us discuss about the Napoleon Wars. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself as the Emperor of France, and at that time different countries formed a coalition to fight against Napoleon. Coalition means a temporary alliance for combined action, especially of political parties forming a government. And in 1805, England formed third coalition of Austria, Prussia and Russia. And third coalition was necessary because Napoleon began a quest for military empire in Europe. He invaded northern Italy and occupied Switzerland. And after that, he defeated Austrian forces in 1805 and later he also defeated Russia and Prussia. Now, from 1805 till 1812, he established many small republics in Italy, Germany and Belgium. And by 1812, France became the central power of Europe under Napoleon. From 1808 till 1813, many peninsular wars were fought. Peninsular wars means the wars with the countries which are surrounded by water on 3 sides. And Napoleon tried to control Spain. In 1813, Napoleon was defeated in the Peninsular Wars. Basically, at that time, the army of Spain was using the hit and run tactics. That means they were expert in the guerrilla warfare. And this was a moral defeat of Napoleon. And after that, the European kings were quite happy and they formed a coalition and invaded France. And afterwards, in 1815, Battle of Waterloo was fought. This battle was fought on Sunday, on 18th June 1815, near Waterloo in Belgium. And in the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon attacked Russia, but the invasion ended in defeat. Army was defeated by the coalition of European countries, and the fourth coalition was formed by Prussia, Russia, Sweden and Great Britain. And the Battle of Waterloo was a landmark event in the history of whole Europe and world. And after that, Napoleon was confined or exiled to St. Helena. St. Helena is an island in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. And Napoleon Bonaparte spent his last days on this island and he died there in 1821. Now let us complete up with the reading part. In 1805, England formed a third coalition of Austria, Prussia and Russia. He defeated the Austrian forces in 1805. Later, Russia and Prussia were defeated by him. He established numerous small republics in Italy, Germany and Belgium. Established means set up and numerous means many. By 1812, France became the central power of Europe under Napoleon, and the Pope crowned him as the Emperor of France in 1804. Pope means the head of church. But the Peninsular Wars accelerated his decline. Peninsular Wars means the wars fought with the countries which were surrounded by water on 3 sides. And accelerated means started. Decline means downfall. Britain's fourth coalition defeated Napoleon in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. And Napoleon was imprisoned and exiled to St. Helena. St. Helena is an island in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. And he spent his last days in this island only. He died there in 1821. Napoleon laid the foundation of nationalism in these countries. The French soldiers carried the revolutionary ideals of equality, liberty, and fraternity with them. So, we can conclude that Napoleon was a great leader. He started as a soldier and then became commander and later declared himself as the emperor of the French Revolution. He invaded entire Europe and conquered almost entire Europe, and finally he was defeated in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 and he died in 1821. I hope this part is clear to you all. Now your today's homework is to learn lesson 2 plus to do the back exercises.